Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. This is demzyy from SPR. I've had the privilege to have a beta key for Loadout for about a month or so now, I'm not too sure. It's been just sitting on my Steam for a while, so I thought, yeah, I might as well update it and have a jam on it. So I thought I was a bit skeptical of what it was going to be like, but once I installed it, it was only about, I think it was like 4 gig all up, but apparently I had that installed for a while and I just had to update 1.5 gig, so that was pretty decent. And from there I just jumped on. It was kind of disappointing that there wasn't much people playing, but once you get in the jam with basically 4 versus 4 or 5 versus 5, it's pretty awesome. And just going through it, I really enjoyed playing it, and you can see in the gameplay that is a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna sort of tell you guys about Loadout and what it could mean for the community and competitive gaming as well. So first off, Loadout's basically a mix between TF2 and Gears of War 3, or whatever Gears of War you want to say. The difference is you can have a lot of customization. You don't hug the walls and whatnot, so it's just dive rolling in third person and a bit of jumping around. On top of that, it's got a lot of game modes such as Blitz, which is basically like a bigger version of Domination. You've got a capture the flag type of game type, as well as like a team deathmatch, except you've got to pick up their it's like a fuel capture or something there, to make sure your team gets the score, and you can also deny your own little capsule things. I'm not sure what they're called, but anyway. On top of this, you've got a lot of customization through your guns. There's over 1.5 million different types you can create apparently, which is quite amazing, but that also goes against like your balancing. They've got to make sure that everything's balanced, which is going to be a hard feat to do for 1.5 billion different combinations. So that's probably the weakness of the game at the moment, it's like the balancing. But because it was quite because it wasn't that popular, I ended up going in the EU West server, which I would probably think I'd get about 300 ping on, and playing it is it's very smooth for how much lag you'd get. Like you'd feel like you're playing on 80 ping or something like that, which is a lot different from a lot of games where once you're over 100 ping you feel it dramatically and it just hurts. So that's probably another advantage of the game. The dev teams are also playing the closed beta at the moment, which is where Loadout is at the moment, in closed beta. And most of the footage on YouTube at the moment is alpha footage. There's a few beta footages out there, but I'm going to be putting out this video with some gameplay so you can see it in the background and see what it's like. Hopefully there can be a lot more Loadout closed beta keys given out to the Australian community over time. So yeah, the only downside to the game at the moment is that there's just not enough players playing, and hopefully once it goes into open beta it'll be a lot more popular. I find the maps absolutely amazing at the moment. They're your typical sort of jump around, sort of leap across buildings and whatnot, and yeah, I can't really put much detail into it, but it's a really awesome map style for each one, and I must admit they've put a lot of thought into the maps, and hopefully they get them textured soon. They release them untextured. They're still pretty awesome when untextured. It just makes them look snowy and all that, which is awesome. So once they're textured they'll look amazing, and hopefully they'll just expand on that, because the more maps we can get the better. They've only got about 4 or 6 maps. I'm not sure how much I've got. I've played probably about 4 or 5 different maps, so once that's built upon, then it's going to be amazing, like Battlefield. And I've got some coming soon is they're going to be putting in I think a demo or console feature, as well as player customization. They're just fixing some little desync bugs at the moment, which is what was mentioned when I was playing before. The system requirements aren't like really demanding. I'm getting about 140 FPS constant. The dev team is very helpful. They're active on the forums, so that means you've got quite a good development team behind you. I've just posted that some competitive ideas on their forums, so hopefully we can see some of those implemented. I know it's a big stretch off the bat, because they haven't got any funds behind them except for whatever they've put into the capital. So if you guys are interested in playing Loadout, like their Facebook page. I think it's just, hold up, let's get the link for you guys. I'll put it down the bottom actually, and hopefully you get a beta key and we can just chill out and play. Yeah, it's facebook.com/loadout. They posted up 100 keys before. I've had mine for quite a while, I just didn't realise it. But it is probably the best game I've played this year. It's going to wipe everything that's currently in beta out of the water. In terms of competitive play, I think it can be competitive. Although there'd have to be some sort of private match system. I'm not sure how that would be implemented with what they've got at the moment. They'll probably expand on what they're doing with their servers and what they've got, because it is quite a limited sort of public system, and hopefully they implement a private match system that we can have, say, 5v5. They've got awesome game types and maps which will be great for competitive play. I've seen some great teamwork happen, and it's quite balanced for how far it's gone in development. Like, I must say, they've done a great job with this game, and I'm sure that it's going to go far if we just put a bit of effort into it. I'll post up on Cybergamer some more information about it, trying to get some Australians involved, and hopefully get a whole section of CG for Loadout. I can just try and maybe organise some competitions in the future or something. But anyway, enjoy the gameplay. I'm just going to chuck some up to some music at the end, and you can enjoy watching some Loadout, and then if I'm lucky and I find some beta keys that aren't used, then I'll chuck them on CG or on our Facebook, and you can just take them and put them in Steam and get rolling. So yeah, that's it so far. So yeah, just check out loadout.com, facebook.com/loadout, and you'll see all the information about Loadout, and you can get involved with the community through their forums. They're active on the forums, which is something you kind of lack on some games. Some communities don't actively communicate with their community. So yeah, anyway, this is it for me, and I will be off to play some more Loadout. So I'll see you guys later.